Alright, back. Today, magic. Today we're going to be doing something that is truly astonishing even to me. So, okay, listen. Here's our problem. Grod. We need to make Grod. Let's take a look at Grod. I was thinking about Grod a lot. And Grod, right here, Grod comes from Grod seeds and urea. What is the cause and the root of all of our problems lately? Urea. Because we don't have, urea comes from manure. Manure is currently a scarce commodity. I am working on getting more, but for right now, this is a problem. So what else is using urea? Well, we're using it for fertilizer, just a little bit. This is extremely efficient, so I have no problems doing that. But we're using it for cyanic acid. Ew. This is what? 20 units of fertilizer for 30 ammonia and 30 cyanic acid, and then 20 for this? This is awful. This is awful, and we don't have to do it. And the problem is we're doing it all over. Because we are using it to make cyanic acids for battery. We're using it to make ammonia for formaldehyde right here. We're being very, very aggressively dumb because we have utter wizardry on our side. Let me spell it out to you. It took me a while to figure this out. It only really hit me because just 20 coal, right? 20 coal, some methane, both of which are, methane's free at this point. I got a ton of it. Maybe not enough of it, but maybe enough of it. Anyway, I got a lot of it. And we've got 20 coal I can get. And it takes 100 ammonia and makes it into cyanic acid. Ammonia is cyanic acid. Ammonia is cyanic acid. But, we have this recipe right here is cyanic acid is a ton of ammonia. But wait a second. Ammonia is cyanic acid. So this is like 60 cyanic acid becomes 350 cyanic acid. Well, what's the problem with this? Well, obviously the problem is it's going to need a ton of coal. But coal can be processed in a better way, right? Because we have raw coal right here. And obviously we can crush it and then we get some coal, 3 to 2 coal. This is an amazing step up in power, by the way. And your crushed coal you don't really like. So you go into coarse coal and it makes more coal. And then you get coarse coal. And then you can even take the coarse coal, even though this is a huge drop down in power, and I look at it and I don't want to do it. But if I run all the way north and I just kind of adjust, I should probably make some more, well, wait, hold on before I run away. So the goal of today is really simple. It is to get off of ammonia and thus urea for anything regarding ammonia or cyanic acid. We're going to make a completely independent ammonia and cyanic acid generation system. Look, it's the first of them. And that's throbbing away. Isn't there... Oh, there goes one. Here, keep working. Wait, what? Here, there you go. Remember when this was rare? This was a truly exotic commodity? Not anymore. Make me a stinky flower. So can I make any secondary crushers? Just one, which I will make. I'm going to be real low on circuit boards, which is just a truism, isn't it? Yeah, I absolutely have to do something about the circuit board situation. The good news there is I will be forced to when it comes time to make red circuits. I will be unable to run or to hide. Let's go grab some Duralumin and let's start making a different world, straight from the dinosaur, just like nature intended. Right, so we are already crushing coal for power. What I want to do, really, we don't have a path? Oh, I guess it's obscured by ore. So what I want to do is take this coal crushing mechanism and make essentially two lines out. One that's just going to be coal, one is going to be coarse coal. So here we have general, just garbage power. If I ever need garbage power, this is where I come and get it. But that is not what we're interested in right now. What we want is to come right here. So this crushes the coal and makes coal and crushed coal. So what we want to do, and these guys take the crushed coal and make coarse coal and coal. So, oh, this is bad right here, that it's not working. We want to clean this belt so that this belt has only coarse coal. So, let's do this first off. This seems kind of obligatory, right? Okay. And this will start draining. And so what we have right here, actually we want to cut this off. Or do we? Yeah, we want to filter out the coal dust, because we're going to have to process that to ash. And then put it into the ash making line. It's going to give you a tangle, isn't it? That's fine. Tangles are okay. So you produce the goal. So right here, I guess. Right here. This is going to lock up, though, which is a problem. So we have... Okay, so here's the problem, right? I want a line of pure coal. So if I split it and have the coal line going out, say I want filter coal, and I want it to go to the right. See, it's just going to stop, right? Because it's blocked. This has to go to the right, and it can't go to the right. So I want like an optional one where it will go to the right if it can, but it doesn't have to. And this coarse coal is not going to get crushed to coal unless it has to be. So I guess what I want to do right now, do I have the caravans area? I do. Have I established where I want to put this? I haven't. It's probably going to be another round of secondary crushers here, right? Yeah, for venting coarse coal, in case we need actual coal. So we have this line. We want to clean all of the coal off of it, but we want it also to keep going if necessary. So I guess that means we need a bunch of fast hands. Go get some more. What is that? Iron niobium? Alright, I guess. So we will try this, even though every time I've done this it's just ended up looking silly. Just a bunch of hands pulling coal off the line. And we have to make it so that if it backs up and overflows, then it's going to be complicated actually, because we have to crush the coarse coal into normal coal, but only under conditions where coarse coal is full up on the main power belt, because let's not forget that this is also main power for many things. Like maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe putting this all on the same belt is the cause of my problems. Maybe I need to redesign this. Okay, I accept that. So, yes, this is definitely the problem. So the issue is we are making a dirty output belt, and the solution will be don't do that. Just don't do that. So let's pick all this up. So we're going to have a main product, what is coal, and we're going to have a secondary product, what is coarse coal, hopefully. So all of this needs to change. None of you are right. I'm going to have such a filthy inventory by the time this is done. Okay, pick you up. So now we have, right here, this is the first step. And boop, 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 there. We are going to have a coal line out. This is all going to have to be picked up, so I might as well do it. Then we will rework all of this. No, I cut power, or else this would be... it doesn't matter. Actually, there's two waste products, isn't there? There's coal dust, and there's coal itself, and crushed coal. So maybe I should just sort that to begin with. You know? Why? Coal dust will go up, I think. Coal dust will be probably processed to ash right here. And then... this looks like it's probably quiet. It needs to make its way into the ashery down here, right? It needs to be added in with preference, so it should come from over there. I'm like seeing salt not work. Alright, so let's... oh no. That's a problem. Alright, so... my boy, I have a job for you, Mr. Fast Hand. The future of the factory is in your hands. Go. Make sure they have power. I have to get that little icon on the ground. Bam. So, now that I've done this, things are looking a little clearer, right? Alright, so we'll have main product out, which will be coal. No, this will be crushed coal, this will be coal, and this will be waste product, which is to say, coal dust. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with you in a second here, but you definitely join on a belt. Alright, so we'll do something like that. So, up, coal dust. Dust. Bam, 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 bam. Then you are out with... I want you to crush raw coal into crushed coal. So you are whitelist crushed coal. And then right here, bam, bam, you are whitelist coal. Just making a belt of coal. Okay. And copy this along. Copy this along. And obviously you need ingredients in. Alright, is this good? Am I happy with this? Sure. This takes our initial situation and it makes a cleaner line. So off you go, bots. Fly, my pretties. Fly. I can help. I can help. I can. Lost another bot. I'm gonna have to replace it. How many did I have before? Let's put in 2 more. Because I They'll probably give the same amount, right? Right there. So you can tell because I'm at the end of the belt. Okay, good. Alright, so now we have problems. So first we have to come around and leave a little space. We now have to use our automated screeners on the crushed coal. Oh, maybe not. Right there. To make coarse coal. Bam, bam. So you're going to make coal. Pity I haven't done this. Well, you can do this properly, right? Not really properly, but a little more finesse at least. Nope. No. This bolide's in the way. Annoying, but survivable. Alright, so you make crushed coal. And so, bam bam, you will make coal. You make just coal, right? Yeah. It's your main product. It goes on the coal belt. I don't know what that is, but it's getting my inventory. Might not need this space. In fact, I don't think we do. So, snuggle up, boys. And now, coal dust is right here, so obviously like this. Bam, 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 and you are coal dust. And we have in, of course. Oh. And we have out, of course, which is coarse coal. We need one arm for that. Whitelist, coarse coal. Good and good. And this should be our main power. We should only accept other power when... can you make it? I know things are new. Yes, can't make it. Have faith in the dinos. Alright, this we want to be our main power for everything. So it will need to be balanced. And just way down here, I guess. And we're going to have a complex series of like if-then belts up here. Alright, so here we have coarse coal out in order to go fuel everything. But it is possible coarse coal will overflow, for which we have a couple secondary crushers, right? And we're probably completely out of power, right? That's probably bad. So, secondary crusher. Secondary. And we'll make 2 of you. And it is conceivable that we will have too much coarse coal. And we will not be able to vent it, and the entire system will come shuddering to a halt, which is unacceptable. So in that situation, which is represented here, that's ugly, by output priority to the left, so if it backs up, maybe we shouldn't do it like that. Output priority to the left. And then if not, you come around. And then right here, even farther back, I think. Yeah. And then right here, you are balanced. And then right about here, we'll link up with coal if necessary. So there'll be the main draw here will always be active. All right. And you, my dudes, you crush coarse coal into coal. This is a enormous energy loss. At least it's a no waste process. Okay, and then you will just have coal going somewhere. And this has to be preference, I guess. It's going to be a while before I have the balance right on this. All right, so we are going to do things a little out of order. And we're going to put a high pressure furnace right here. Your job is to make ash. Ash. I thought there was a recipe. Ash. No, excuse me. Ash. I thought there was a recipe. Well, I should probably look at coal dust. To take coal dust and just trash it to ash. No. Oh, right here. It's behind coal processing 3. Ugly. Coal process, and that's a while away. So I'm going to have to do it inefficiently. The boiler. Unless there's something better I can do. I can always join it into main power. Just down here, you know? And have it be with preference so that it's always taken. It'll be just, it'll vaporize just literally to ash. I am a little worried about doing this. So ash goes in with priority. So not ash, but coal dust. So this means just the normal coal line, which is our main product right here. Ugly, 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 hateful, bad. Okay, right there. This is our main product line. Comes out right here, and we have to accept input priority from that side in order to make it properly work, right? And now my final trick needs to come down to right here, and we need input priority from the left, so that it only takes this when necessary. Right here, caravan outpost. And right here, inserters. So here is my clean coal line, which I will use probably very often. There we go. And then we will light this up, and we will no doubt relieve, oh, this is not the right line, the entire processing area, which has been out of power for a bit now, I think. We have to come up. Why are you flashing? Oh, it's completely out of range. Well, that's not good. Okay, now it's time for these guys to go. Alright, see big machine go. Are we better? Are we doing better now? No, obviously. What's this? Alright, so we probably have too many of these. There is our coarse coal coming into the world. That we want to be our primary fuel source. But it really does look like we are mostly sending coal dust. That makes sense because we're crushing everything to coal. And so the main line out is right there, and it's being just vacuumed up. Only stacks of 50. That's bad. Alright, so we have just little dribbles of coarse coal and coal dust going on. And if I want to increase throughput, I need to add more crushers right here. It's going to be kind of brutal once we start doing strong draws right here. Alright, let's follow the power belt, see how this does. It's probably just being completely drunk down, right? And it's down here, right? Yeah, out of fuel. It comes right here, which is... There's ash out. Okay, got it. Understood. I can understand the thing which I made. And just little wisps of coal dust coming in, which absolutely will not cut it. Well, one hunk of crushed coal can power the thing for 2 seconds, which is, that's pretty good. Oh, it's starting to flow in. So we have an appreciable amount of crushed coal now. This may actually be enough for everything to keep going. And then eventually this will overflow and it will it'll fill the belt, but all new material will be either coarse or dust. And this is not going to back up. So, better? Maybe. Maybe better. Tech is going again. It's good to see. Alright, so this gives us the pure, just coal. Pure coal pickup right there. That we're going to need if we're going to properly do our magic ammonia and cyanic acid out of nothing trick. It's like, dust just winks out. But coarse coal is pretty good. It's not coming in fast enough. Coarse coal is pretty good. Yep, good. Good. It almost wants to come in fast enough. But it's not really there, is it? So in order to restore this to power and get iron going again, we need this to back up, which it has. Now it is filling the rest of the belt. I'm worried that with coal on this belt, just normal coal, that there will not be enough draw to clear this. But it is clearing this already, so I guess just I've seen evidence that it can without problem, so why would I complain? Alright, okay, alright, so now, what is our next step? We need to go to cyanic acid and relieve this burden of ourselves. So coal, got it. Methane, got it. Ammonia, got it. Cyanic acid. We need a quenching tower in 5 seconds. Problem is this is 5 to 1, but the products are not 5 to 1, so it's like 3 to 1 here. So we're going to start off with, I guess, 4 of these and 2 of the quenching towers. So like 8 and 2? Is that the proper ratio? Maybe. Let's not think, let's just do. Thinking is for those who do not have confidence in themselves. Mechanical parts isn't coming along very well, but it's there, I guess. Alright, so we want 8 destructive distillation columns. Oh, we can just do that. 1, 2, 3. And then we want quenching tower in pt122. Huh, simple. And then after this, we're going to have to lay a lot of pipes, because we're going to have to move. For one, I want to do this like right above, like right here, right? You're making artificial formic acid, but that's clearly just trash. So I want to repurpose this area for cyanic and ammonia. So getting ammonia out and down to here, have ammonia just be on the grand rail, that's not going to be hard. Uncomfortable, but not hard. And then I have to get cyanic from right here down to here. And that's, how do you do this? Do you go all the way around? What do you need cyanic acid for? Do I barrel it? I don't want to barrel it. That takes too much space. I want those liquid caravans. I want them. I need them. So cyanic acid is used it a bit. We're all doing this for melamine down there, huh? Why not make melamine up here and then bring... Well, I need cyanic acid for the batteries down there as well, so okay. So yes, we need cyanic down there. Oh, nice. What have I found? I gotta get rid of these poles. So let's go over here. And right here, here we have a coal belt that we are going to no longer participate with. Let's pick you up. We are no longer going to make artificial formic acid. Oh wait, we're almost out of formic acid. We are out of formic acid. Okay, the problem has gotten more complicated. I thought we had completely dunked on the formic acid problem. And apparently that is not so. Apparently we are completely dry on latex. Apparently the improved hive is just causing enormous problems. Oh, we're out of hot air. We're out of hot air and we're out of rubber. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can deal with this. So, the core of this problem is rocks. We are harvesting formic acid from rocks. There's a lot of pressure on rocks right now, because this is my only source of formic acid. We are not making any rocks. No, we kind of are. We need a cocoon delivery. And the rock bin, I think we only overflow. We slaughter the rocks in overflow, and most of them are going to the hive now. So we are probably not generating any for formic acid. So this thing I'm doing where I am ripping up the artificial formic acid maker, I need to just turn myself right around and put that right back where I found it. So right here we have rocks in, and the hive is clicking along, but we're not waiting to drop off. We are consuming rocks faster than we are producing rocks. And a lot of that is cocoons, a lot of that is... Alright, just don't think about the rock side of things. We have a different way. Formic acid. Suddenly we have more problems. We need to take formamide, which is just ammonia and methanol, and methanol is just a carrier fluid, so just formamide. So it looks like we need to do sulfuric acid for real. And I am doing arums. Arum? Unfortunately, I don't think this is a good source of sulfuric right now, because it's just so slow. Take arums and destroy them for acid gas in the process, and the acid gas then obviously becomes sulfuric acid. If you just add water. So it's plants that make sulfuric acid. But I don't think that is a great thing to do right now. Because the plantation is just too slow, I probably need to wait for the next recipe. So this is probably a later thing, later stage thing to look at. So historically, I have been very short on sulfuric acid. Right now, I am full of sulfuric. We're just going to hang on to this. We're going to have to expand this. This is going to get ugly. All right, I am prepared. And sulfuric acid, right there. It's made with sulfur and hydrogen peroxide. I'll look at that. This is probably best though. Hydrogen peroxide is nickel and anthraquinone. Anthraquinone is no. I mean, for one thing, it's that much naphthalene, no. And then vanadium, that comes from arthropod blood, so just no. Straight no. So we need acid gas. And the ways to get acid gas are burn pyrite into iron oxide. That looks bad. That looks bad. Methanol into syngas, and to refine the syngas and get takes away the methanol though. Sulfur and refined syngas is acid gas. This is good right here. I believe in that. I can make refined syngas for days. Maybe I can't. Oh, we bottlenecked on coal dust here because we have refined syngas, and I thought I had all sorts of capacity for activated carbon, but apparently I don't. There's not going to be a lot of forward progress today. No, we're just having straight input-output problems right here, right? Huh. You don't have enough ins. Let me help you with this. And at least we'll have activated carbon moving at proper speed. Bam. Oh, it's already powered. Nice. So you're going 24/7 now? Yes. Alright, so that's a little bit more efficiency. Maybe I have enough for syngas. This is almost full. Activated carbon isn't a huge drain on the system. Anyway, we have to address this entire area. Okay, stop and think. I have opened many tabs in my brain. I need to return to a tab. Oh, acid gas. We're going to have to make artificial formic acid. So all of my plans, just chuck them out the window. And to do that, we have acid gas. That's a great way to make acid gas. This is a terrible way to make acid gas. This is okay, but not for right now. And this is hideous. So the best way to make acid gas by far is right here, and I bet you this is what I'm doing, right? Yes, I am doing that. And we are completely overwhelming this. This makes how much? 15 a second. And this right here consumes 25 a second. So I can add one more in and it will be almost okay. Almost. Alright, so calm, breathe, calm, believe in yourself, calm. Hot air is almost okay. Let's open this tab again. This unit is working at full speed. This unit is also working at full speed. Do you need help? You're not backing up. You need temperature. You need coke oven gas in the middle layer, but it's right there. You need, what do you need to function? It's above the required temperature. This is 250-degree coke oven gas. You need the hot stuff? Oh, you need the, yeah, you do need the hot stuff. Alright, so this is out. This is our limiting factor on hot air right now. Let's just breathe. Try to breathe. Try to breathe. The walls aren't closing in. The factory is doing okay. And this comes from power. Power comes over here. You guys are probably just working as hard as you can, heating up that gas. Up, up, up. Okay, so the big problem is this power plant isn't... This power plant right here is just biomass disposal, and there's no biomass to dispose of. So what we need is just more. Is just more. Okay, noted. Noted. All right, let's take a look at hot air over here. Hot air. We are at basically peak production. And that means we're at peak consumption, which means I'm gonna have to go and build another hot air factory soon. Hot air. And the next hot stone brick. God, Pi, come on. Pi, why do you do this to me? That doesn't come for a very long time. So, put it out of my head. We just need to... Okay, go back. Go back. Go back. So here is what we have to automate. We need to increase formic acid production. It's rather efficient. Problem is, it requires ammonia. Ammonia is our current problem. So if I cut this out and just have formic acid be here, get rid of this, I will have a lot of space to do ammonia production here. So let's see if we can actually do this. Where are you going, ammonia? Where are you going? Oh, it's going over to oil processing. So that's ammonia out. All right, stop thinking. Thinking's hard. Thinking's bad. Stop thinking. So quenching tower. I'm going to try to see if we can space this. Quenching tower, you're going to make cyanic acid out of this. And so you're going to be main cyanic acid out. And to support you, we need distillation columns. Right there, which are bigger, unfortunately. Too bigger, so it's going to be alright. And we have enough room to slide in 4 here. I gotta put a stop to all this. Yeah, just all of you need to be picked up. Sorry, guys. Cyanic acid stops. Ammonia stop. Oh, I gotta pick up these first. And then this dinosaur is going to have to be stopped. So we're going to have to do that. And when he comes, I'm going to pick him up because this will no longer be a route. So this dinosaur just stops being a dinosaur, right? Well, that's probably a harsh way of putting it. He's still a dinosaur on the inside. He just doesn't make deliveries anymore. Alright, this gets picked up. And does this need to be here? Where is coke oven gas going? Do I get to pick this off of the main line? Coke oven gas. I don't think I need this for anything. I don't. Alright, so this line can just be picked up entirely. Which is... good, right? Because I no longer need the coke oven gas to make our quads. I feel like I'm getting distracted again. I feel like the voices in my head aren't entirely me all the time. But, no, it was right here, right? This is where coke oven gas lets out. Correct? Yeah, it stops here. So one more time, just look at it. Nothing. Okay, so you just get picked up. Ooh, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful again. Maybe I should just go slow. Okay. I mean, honestly, I should be trying to preserve this line so that I can use it for ammonia. Because ammonia has to come down here and cyanic acid, but getting liquids out of pipes is obviously somewhat restricted by the terms of this mod. And it keeps coming over. We'll have to do this better. Probably move that formic acid tub, which is clearly not in the right place. Let's see if we can do this properly. See if we can make Mom proud. Alright, I don't know what's going on there anymore. We're done though. I just don't want to waste that urea. All this will be... So we'll have a cyanic acid making area. This will throw off way too much ammonia and some cyanic acid. So we'll throw off 20 a second. We done yet? Almost. Let's see if I can arrange this properly. So you're going to need methane in, and you're going to make cyanic acid out. You do the Wöhler synthesis. Okay, Satan walks the earth. Uh-oh, not good. Dump that there. Come back to it. And as we know, Satan cannot be appeased. So is there a way I can do this with just up and down? This is okay, but getting the formic acid out isn't going to work. So there. Oh, can I do this? That's alright. But then cyanic acid in will have to come right there, and that doesn't work. I suppose we could do spacings of 2. Alright, this is now done, but I want to capture the dinosaur when he comes. So, and it's just the space. Maybe I can get by with 3 and then go taller. I think that's what we're probably going to end up doing, right? Alright, so if we do that, what is the correct rotation? This is still good. This is still bad. Because hydrogen and formic acid face across from each other. Can I do this? Then it's not going to mirror correctly on the other side. But I can still do packs of 2. Here, if I do this, does this actually work? Wait, it does actually work. It's going to require on both sides because this isn't... it actually does tile like this. Wow. Okay, so the big problem in this is that it requires formic acid, which requires... So this is going to be a very bootstrappy process. Gotta go find that dinosaur. It's going to bug me. Find the dinosaur, stuff them in my pants. So it requires formic acid in order to make the ammonia, and the ammonia is required to make the formic acid. So we have to. All of this is enjoined. It's all connected, and we're going to need some ammonia to start it off, which I think we already have in the system. If not, I can prime it, because I think once the cycle starts, it won't stop on its own. Alright, so you are here. You are gonna go right there, yes. You are my dino. So you come with me. You are a main draw on ammonia, and you need to not be. We have to make a more complex chemical setup, which is... This is a very good sort of puzzle at this stage. Here, let's go do something while I'm running around. Like this is the sort of Factorio related rates puzzle that they would stick at the end of the game. Whereas here we're solidly in the middle game, I think. Well, it feels like the middle game to me. The early game was fearing for my life. Alright, so... Are you not Seaweed Isle? Oh, you are. It's over here. Alright. The box of shameful poles has been made. That box will grow, and there will be more and more and more shameful poles as time goes on. So, yay, I guess. Yay, shame. Yay, shame. Alright, so over here, and then up here. And then over here we were working. We have to bring this entire system to life at a blow. Because it all depends on everything else. Alright, you can get picked up. So you no longer have deliveries. You no longer need to work. So this will produce 5 by 24. Ugly. Here, just 350 divided by 24. Oh, it's 15-ish. And it's only 15 ammonia a second? So maybe I do need 3 stacks. Alright, we will make this work. So... How are we going to make this work? That's out, that's out. This is obvious, right? Right on the edge here. We'll do right there. And you're going to be tiled like... Wait, we can't do like that. Because we have to also get cyanic acid in. So there's no... If I use this, it's only to get to a rail on the outside. Alright, noted. So there's going to be a lot of logistics space off this. So we have a ammonia rail. We should copy right there. And we need a formic acid rail right here. Good. Wait. We don't have to do this at all, because there's another one right there. So this will save space. Good. I want to save space. So we have ammonia right here. And we need hydrogen in, obviously. I'm curious if this is going to end up being a bottleneck. If so, that is fine. Alright, so we have hydrogen in, and we're going to have to tile this? Ugh. I suppose I could reverse it. Maybe I shouldn't. Alright, so we have ammonia out and ammonia rail. We have cyanic acid in, which will be a rail like this. And then we have CO2 out, formic acid in. Alright, so what we'll need is a cyanic rail, probably up here. So the way we do this over here then is ammonia in. Bam, bam. And we'll put hydrogen in. Bam and a bam. And right there. Which leaves only well, it leaves methane. Really rather methane come horizontally. So I guess we just do that, you know? Give it a little more space, just a little bit. And this is methane. Okay. And this is going to be a complex web of overflow valves. And then we'll find a way to get cyanic out. All right, so now I want to triple this, I think. So this should produce cyanic and some excess ammonia if it's all going. And it requires formic acid. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. So just grab the middle bit and see if we can adapt. So I would love to just use the same lines, right? But let's see if it will work out. So flip it, flip it, flip it. And then this will have to be moved there. We already don't really have room for another one, which is so very sad. I suppose I could make this work, right? I suppose I can take this and snuggle it up right there. Because we could then do this. This will be just unwalkable space, but that's all right. We'll do the same thing here. And I've probably trapped myself, which is good. So we have a classic tangle of pipes. This goes right, and I've trapped myself. Great. So this is hooked up correctly, this is hooked up correctly. Formic is not. Formic has to come over and do the other thing we just did. But like that. So we should do cyanic last, I guess. I don't like how I can't see my pipes. Because it means I do things like that when I shouldn't. There we go. Then we hook up this right here. And we just slowly solve this puzzle, right? Alright, so this is now completely hooked up. Well, aside from the other side. That will fall fairly easily. Because then all we have to do right here is basically just copy and paste this entire structure. No, we haven't done the outs. I really want to put another block in. I suppose I can move all this up just a little bit, But I get the feeling we're going to need a lot of it. So we have ammonia going like so. There, right there. And we have hydrogen coming like so. We're probably going to adjust this if we do manage to tile it. Alright, time to start saving space. First off, we're going to snuggle directly up against this, I guess. So we're saving one horizontal row here. Good. Yeah, way too much sap here, but I'm going to need sap eventually, so this will be my sap farm. My sap generator. Alright, so in this dense tangle of pipes, yeah, why aren't you fully copied? Right there. And everything is maintained. And Cyanic will still figure that out, don't worry about it. So now our goal is to take this, to take this right here and smash it right up against it. Looks like we can. Does this tile at all? No, it doesn't go. You see how the ins face the wrong outs? Well, can I make this work? I'm pretty sure I can make it work. And if I can, I must, right? So, let's do this. Probably I need more distillation columns, alright. So, the way we do this... We need another one. Column. One more. Yeah, sorry, sap trees. You're as basic sap trees, aren't you? Huh. That needs to change. Alright, so... Is this correct? I don't know. This is lined up, and this will sneak out over here, leaving only this. And this could be done like so, right? And then right there. So we get this structure. And then like this. And I can't see what I'm doing. It's obviously great when you're doing very important pipe work. Alright, so I think this is okay. Well, I can't get through here either. Alright, I declare this okay. Except for the fact I haven't wired any of it with power. So, let's go take care of that right now. And then that one's easier. So, what did I just take apart, right? Is that not the eternal question? Right here. To right here? I know I took away one horizontal. And I don't know where it is now. Oh, it was right here. Right there. Alright. Do I believe in this? No. No, I do not. I do not believe in this weirdo block. We're gonna turn it on and see what happens. Alright, so let's see if we can do something about this, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Alright, so do we have any convenient lines right here? This is supposed to be cyanic out, so we'll just trim you back for a moment. So what to do? Hydrogen out should be easy. We have a hydrogen line right here, I think? Yeah. So, fortunately, I have to get crap in my inventory. Bam. Okay, so one in. Great. So do we have any ammonia in the system? No, we're gonna need... Do we have any formic acid in the system? That's really what I need. So we're gonna have to bootstrap this, right? So let's get a little formic acid in the system. Unfortunately, this means we have to throw down our dinosaur friend, our secret inventory. We'll just do this. Right there. I'm gonna keep some. So I want you to make some ammonia to make some formic acid. Then we want some ammonia in the system, right? Right here. So we'll draw it. And again, this is just to bootstrap the system. I think it will work. I think this is a good idea. Alright, we have some formic acid right now. I really want to move this tank. But to move it for where? Just a smaller tank, maybe? It's good to have a buffer. Or maybe I don't want to have a buffer. I'm going to put this right here for right now. Just assume everything's going to be okay. Give me a pump. Pump. Up, 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 up. Right there. And we will pump all of the formic acid. Why are we pumping none of the formic acid? Alright, all the formic acid will go in here. We will have a storage, and we'll be able to clean this area. Okay, goodbye, farewell to thee. Alright, just leave it alone, it'll be done in a second. So this means, right now, you should have the ammonia that you need. Great. So we're going to have to make an ammonia line, obviously. No, I didn't finish this off. Right there. Sneak it close, I suppose. Yeah, there's ammonia, but we have to make real sure it's proper ammonia, because ammonia is... We're gonna have to live by the overflow valve here. What? Ammonia. Ammonia. Where am I wrong? Alright. Gonna have to debug here, it looks like. Okay, so not there. So it comes across. I obviously have a pipe hidden somewhere. Oh. This does not work. This tangle needs to be like so. Or else it connects. That's right. Alright, guys, just don't be here for a second. We're gonna have to use our imagination. See, alright, see, it was hidden. This problem was hidden. Okay, so, what we're doing... Does anyone know what we're doing? Does anyone actually know what we're doing? And then it's going to come right here, and we've just avoided that spot. So we've made a horrible tangle for ourselves. Fantastic. Absolutely great. Peak Factorio. You may not like it, but this is what Peak Factorio looks like. And right there on the other side, just for completeness. And so this embarrassing tangle is what we're going with, apparently. I should not lock myself on the inside. And the pipes are in the wrong spot, so that's great. See, it should be cyanic pipes, but instead they're On the ammonia side. And there's no way for me to get over there. And bots aren't in range. Oh, they are in range. Oh, go, do it. Fix it for me. Okay, okay. Alright, so now that's completely hooked up. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Ah. Okay. This is becoming less and less of a good idea by the moment. That's fine. We have bad ideas all the time. We have even been told from time to time that we are made of bad ideas. I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but, you know, I'm not going to argue that much with it. So, where'd the methane come from? Serious question. I know I have methane here. Ah, right there. Methane came from here, and instead I want it to go over there. And this is kind of tragic, right? Tragic. Bam. Okay. So, oh wait, I forgot the most important member of our party, didn't I? The coal has to come in. Oh wow, I totally forgot about this part. And we need 20 in every 5 seconds. That's like that is a belt right here. This is a constant consumption of coal. So, how do I cope? I guess like this. Okay, it's still good. This is still a good idea. This is still a good idea. I am not wasting my life. I am not wasting my life. Mother doesn't know anything. Mother doesn't know anything at all. And I guess we do something just utterly embarrassing right here. This completely and utterly embarrassing. Alright, so this doesn't even work, right? I mean, I can make it work. But we are in the land of Big Ugly right here. That still connects, right? Yeah, Big Ugly. That's right. We're gonna have to jump a little farther. That's fine. Well, wait a second. This doesn't even work because of this. I need to move it up one. Alright. Okay, getting worse. Everything's getting worse. It's not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't ask for any of this. Not my fault. Not my fault. Things will get better later. I really, absolutely, truly will. I believe. You believe, right? Of course, everyone believes. Things will get better. Things are getting better. God, this is so trash. Absolute trash tier. Routing. Okay. Do I believe in this? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I suppose it is still within, like, interstitial space, but I'm cramming way too much stuff in here. This is a cry for help in Factorio form. This is a mess and a problem, and it's going to haunt me. Let's get a dinosaur out of here. That'll make us happy, right? Add destination. You're going to a snack bar. Happy Dino goes to a snack bar. Happy Dino goes up to main coal out, which is right there. See? I want you to fill cargo. And then Happy Dino comes here, and Happy Dino empties cargo. Simple life. There you go. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We're gonna need one of you. telling me it doesn't reach? That is absolutely irritating. Alright, we're not going to put the hands in yet. We're going to build them, though. Alright, so, situation. Yeah, certainly is a situation, isn't it? Then I said really confidently we'll get Cyanic around somehow. How am I going to do that? How? How is that going to actually come about? The problem is we have acid gas right here. Is that doing anything? Yeah, it's coming down here. So yes. What was my grand plan for this point? I clearly had something in mind, right? I wouldn't just flail about. I guess my plan is this. No, wait, that's another line. That's tailings. Tailings come right here. As it's full. The lines are full. So we have to come over here? And this is how it comes up? I see what my problem was before. Okay. Alright, so my goal is to get this Cyanic linked into that stuff. And I can't use this because all these lines are taken. So I have to come up. Alright, we got coal. That's nice. Is it a full belt of coal? Yes, it is a full belt of coal. We're going to be using all of it. Oh. Alright, so I guess we have to use this line right here because it's kind of the only thing left. Okay. If I had more space, I wouldn't be doing this. He swears, convincing nobody. This isn't what I want to do. This isn't how I normally do things. This isn't the real me, you know? Everyone just needs to try to be a little more generous. This is me going through a tough time right now. Just sometimes it just doesn't work out cleanly. And we all need to forgive. Why can't we all just have a little more forgiveness for our terrible, terrible, terrible choices? Alright, so this allows us to get here, which brings this line online. I thought I had enough space. I am very much of the opinion that is probably not the case. Alright, so we have made some formic acid. Pick you up. Pick you up. Really? That was it? Here, just keep going. Let's drain this entire thing out. That's enough ammonia to get started. So good. We have primed the pump. It should be a net maker of ammonia after this. All it needs is, well, let's get the carbon dioxide out first. And because I did that, we can't get it out the normal way, so we have to get out this way. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Totally okay with this. No, really, it was my plan all along. So carbon dioxide out, and this joins with this carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide gets out. Alright, carbon dioxide is out. Do you hear me? We have to find a way to actually get CO2 away from here. Yep. Heard you like coal. This is... I might need another dinosaur. Alright, CO2 out. Where? Why? CO2? That's oxygen. CO2? It is CO2. Is it an open line? Kinda. It's on the walkway. Well, oh wait, it comes down here, goes this way. CO2. CO2? CO2? Oh, we do have a CO2 line. Very close. Alright, so CO2. This is on Cyanic line. Let's just assume that's never going to be an issue and move forward. Alright, so all we need now is Formic in. We can start this machine. I'm kind of scared to pick this up, but I'm going to pick it up eventually. So we need to pump the other way now. We need to process this. Formic should come in right here, I guess, is where it has to come in. It's not really a matter of should anymore. It's what you got. Okay. So for right now, we have this. Bam. What? No. No. How? No. Why? No. No, don't do this to me. No, not now. We're so close. We're almost finished. Alright, Formic can go in down there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Alright, so it's... No. So where is Formic? No, Formic shouldn't be doing this. It's next into hydrogen, which it doesn't want to do. Alright. That makes sense, right? That was just a mistake. Just a mistake. Just a simple little mistake. Just like anyone could possibly make. There we go. Now we got Formic in. Now we have everything we need, it looks like. Don't look at this. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. And all we have to do is add in arms. Oh, am I going to have to put in fast inserters here? Hope not. Let's find out. Here you go, making cyanic acid. Cyanic acid breathes life into these columns. It's making cyanic acid in quantity 100. Like, so long as I keep feeding in coal and methane, this should now keep cycling. And hydrogen, of course. Oh, no hydrogen? Why? Oh, because I did not do this. Now you have hydrogen, you have everything you need to start on this. We're low on hydrogen. We did just put in a huge draw, but I've been kind of treating that as like an infinite waste product. Alright, so this is nice. We're all going, finally. And this will produce just a metric ton of ammonia, which will then flow back in, and some of it will refresh this, and we will only overflow out of the system, and this will produce cyanic until there's no room to produce anymore, and good. And we are eating coal, just absolutely eating coal, to the point where I wonder if we have enough primary production up here. So I will go look at it and try to pull the factory around me as a security blanket. Make myself feel better. Cold, cold night. Alright, so this is a problem. So we need a balance here. We obviously need both sides of the belt, because this should only be coarse coal and full dust. That is the ideal situation right here. I'm not sure if I have enough hands in and out. So it does seem like we have an excess at the moment. It does seem like we need to balance this, this coal line right here to ensure full production. So this was the bottleneck, looks like. Yeah, that was a problem. It probably still is a problem. Maybe I have to take coal from here with preference, and then putting them on the same belt was a mistake. I can believe that. The gist here is we have not quite a full belt of coal. See, we just got a whole thing stolen by the dinosaur. And it's not a full belt coming in. So we do not have a full belt of just pure coal coming in, and we are consuming a full belt down south. Now, obviously, I think that's going to eventually... We have the capacity to consume a full belt. I don't think we're going to use quite that much, but the possibility is there. So this is something I have to think about. Alright, well, good enough for now, I guess. So let's go take a look. I guess I really didn't need to use a caravan. Could have just belted it down. But again, that's old style thinking. So are we stopped because we cannot vent Cyanic? And are we stopped because we cannot vent Ammonia? So we have reached... we have reached full production here. So now we can turn our attention to Formic acid. This can get taken off for right now. Maybe not this. As Formic acid has to come here first. Alright, so I probably want to preserve all of this methanol, right? Yeah. So let's roll this up here and be very careful. Let's make another mid-range pie tank. And let's take this methanol and let's just try to save it. So I'd rather not have to make more. It's just a carrier fluid. It's just here for catalytic purposes. So I didn't pick up the pump. How very sloppy. Okay, so now we want to make artificial formic acid. We want to do it first and foremost to power this generator right here, and secondly to also make latex out of. This is going to be one of our products. This is going to put pressure on sulfuric, which I am going to have to go deal with. So here we have 1.4. If I pull this off, yes, it did save the fluid. Nice. Okay, so pull this up. You can just be pulled up too. It's a chemical plant. You're not going to be needed. Good. Pick this up. That up. All right. So what I need now is to research the recipe, which is right here. We need formamide, which just becomes formic acid. So we have to actually make formamide. It isn't just a carrier. So we have sulfuric acid in bulk right here. And we have this entire area to try to do this properly. So, what is our basic process? We need, right here, we need Formic, right there. So you need water, sulfuric, and formamide. Is that right here? This just makes methanol, right? Okay, so just leave you out to look at you. What was the other thing? Chemical plant? Formamide. Formamide. Formamide is methanol, and the methanol is the carrier fluid. All right, so it's carbon dioxide and ammonia in a fluidized bed reactor. So we're probably not going to need you. We definitely know you. Don't need you. This takes 5 seconds. So fluidized bed reactor. That's a little boy. Right here. So you make 100 every 5 seconds. You consume 100 every 4 seconds. Womp womp. Do I just let that go? Just I know it's going to be stopped a lot of the time, but just let it go. This is 100 every 4 seconds, and down here we would like to take 100 every 5 seconds. So we really need 4 of these structures to have this all going, and then 1 for over here, so we actually want 5 of them. Alright, let's see how close we can tile this. So, let's see if we can appease the devil. The most natural way to do it, I guess, is this is definitely Satan at work, because the input is up high, but the output when facing it is down low. It's like, this is the most natural way. Can I do this now? Ooh. Ooh. I can overcome the devil. Overcome the devil. Okay, so like this, and that goes straight in, and then we ignore that output because we have that right there, and we can't ignore this one. So yes, this is the proper spacing. Because we need to do one of these. That curls that, and then out and out right there. So all we need is carbon dioxide out, which I suppose is on this rail. And methane in, which I suppose is right here. Oh, I don't know. Methane will be in somehow. Right, so now I could maybe get 6 of these in here. Not sure if I have enough methanol. I can work on that though. We need many things. First off, water rail. No. Need another of these columns. If I want to have it facing it. I'm gonna put at least 4 in, I think. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe I'm giving myself a world of problems. Yeah, it seems like 4 is going to be a comfy number here. Unless I want to rip this out, which I kinda do. Kinda. I can go down 1 more on this. I mean, we're obviously not having any trouble here. So let's look into that. Bam, bam. So we want, and of course this faces differently because, you know, Satan rules over this worth. Now, is there any way I can only get 1 in here? So, yes. Well, no. Well, yes? It's like this. This will sort of do that, right? Oh, and then we tile it. So it tiles like this and this. So that gets water in right there. Sulfuric obviously has to get in, so there'll be a rail right here. So like this and this. Like that and that. Formic acid out has to go either up or down. We'll call it up. So it comes like this, I suppose. Bam and bam. Bam and bam. Formamide comes from right next door. And another fluidized. Oh no. Go get more iron. Alright, I'll do that. We're going to want to do a block 8 of these. So I'm going to want 7 fluidized bed reactors and 6 more destructive distillation columns. Alright, see if we can go do this. See if we can round this off with a tense block of chemistry. Alright, so destructive distillations. I need a couple more. I just made 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's... No, wait. 5, 6, 7, 6. I need 6 of them. Alright, good. Now, fluidized. Fluidized? I need a lot of stone. Alright. No problem. So, let's go and get rid of the zinc first off. Make some room in our inventory. And then try to figure out what the future holds. Not take zinc? Take zinc. It's just there's so little call for zinc that only that ball mill is actually working. Alright, so I need rocks for the fluidized bed reactor. 30 each, and I need a lot of rocks, unfortunately. So I've got 1, I need 6 more. 6 more. Oh, I walked right by my rocks. So glad I did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably it's not enough, right? I'm gonna have to come back to the rock box. How terrible. So we go over to our iron depot. So now I need 4 more, I think. No, it was 1 and 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need 4 more. I need 2 more. I need no more. Alright, good. So, let's see if we can put this to work in this very dense structure we have made. So, now it is time to see. I'm not going to be able to get 8 in here. I was shooting for 6. Why did I go for 8? Well, crap. It's going to lead to problems in my inventory, like, right now. Huh. Well, time for a box of shame, I guess. Box. Well, maybe not. I might be escaping the shame. Maybe? 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 Escape shame? Yeah, okay. We're just very, very tight in inventory right now. I want to pick this up, but not yet. We have to make a thing that tiles. So grab this, see how we can make this work, right? And this just is unhappiness personified, isn't it? Like, it's got to get up there, but I guess we can do this. And I don't know anyone who's ever happy about that. We gotta connect the methanol line. So is this is not acceptable because we need to get ammonia in. Yeah. All right. So let's start. It's about as tight as we're gonna get it, though, right? So we have Formic in. We have water, a line, assuming it can get in. Sulfuric gets in over here. And then Formic gets out right here. So this all works. So we have methanol, which is just a carrier fluid. It's in and out. We need to get carbon dioxide in. Need carbon dioxide in? Well, that's easy from right here, assuming I move that tub to some place that's not embarrassing. Here. Let's just do that right now. No, this doesn't work like that. Why does it take so long to pry these up? Oh, and it doesn't go exactly there. God, I'm mad at this. Alright, go. This probably just shifts our problem a little over. Alright, let's work on our lines right here. So formic acid comes out. Good. Sulfuric will come right next to it. Good. And sulfuric comes up like this. And eventually we'll get an in for sulfuric, right? Good, good, good. So let's handle water now. Water will go right here. Only need one line for you. So formic, sulfuric, water. And that comes from right there. So that's everything for these guys. So you need carbon dioxide in, and that's going to come from up top. You need methanol in, which comes around here. So we need a established line for, probably going to do right here, right? For ammonia? We probably should, right? Makes more sense. Especially since it's going to be weird right here and I have the space. So I can just do this. Yeah, that's ammonia in. Alright, so I can maybe move this up just a little bit, right? So pick you up. That's probably too much. Oh, and the other thing, I should have moved it over a little bit, because we have to kind of reflect this. Copy these guys. Oh. Like this. Oh, but obviously not. It's like something like this. This is just a hideously complex build. I should be able to get 6 in, no problem, if I collapse this down, and I will. And that should be enough for the moment, at least. So you... I guess it doesn't matter. You have to go get more pipe. And you do the easy thing. I just copy this pipe system right here. No, because it's oriented differently. So we want water on the south. We're going to have to do the other thing here, so just ignore that for a moment. Now I copy this pipe system. Right here. Well, maybe not. Can I do this? It's allowed? So yes, that goes right there. That will go right there. And so this gets water in, and this is just Formamide. So we have to do this pipe up here because of, you know, inverse problems. What? Ooh. Ooh, that calls for a response, doesn't it? Is that a... It's a fairly serious attack. I'm gonna have to go see about that. So the way I did this over here... Looks like do that, right? Yeah, we're doing this right here. It's pointed the other way, so I have to think in reflections. And that doesn't work. This does. And then that doesn't get used because that one's used. Alright, so situation under control, and then ammonia comes in like this. Alright, I need to go get more pipe. I am trapped. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so this is getting even worse. This is just pipe madness at this point. Man, I wish I had a big open area to try this. But instead I do not. I have this area. This tiny cramped corner I'm trying to maximize, so I can do something about the bugs. I don't need this. I need this pipe. Man, I hope they don't attack again while I'm doing this. They could just go straight through that speed bump. There wouldn't be a lot of them to colonize, but I still don't want to go into another combat episode. So right here, obviously sulfuric goes right there. That doesn't go right there. That's just going to cause problems if I do that. Sulfuric goes right here. Yeah, don't put that there. That will just cause me problems. So sulfuric is in. Water is not in because I didn't put... Oh wait, I can't do this. I can't be kind to myself. Alright. The hurting continues. Alright, so that's in. That's in. Sulfuric is in. Formic is now out, and it comes out on the outside. Hideously complicated to do this in a block, trying to save space. Alright. And now right here, methanol not in, needs to come. Methanol, this is, we're gonna need to find a way to charge this. So I guess it has to come up like this. Alright, but anyway, once it's in there, it's done. And then carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide comes on this rail, so no, we can't do that. Ooh. Ooh, many questions. Many questions. So how do I get the methanol in here? Like natural would be bringing it across like this, but you know, something like this. I mean, saying natural is extremely pretentious for the situation I'm in right now, but it seems to make sense, right? Oh my god, this is a mess. But in theory, this next one should be easier, right? right here. So you should be right here, and you should just be straight across, right? When I see this, everything's okay. This is the easy one. So it goes like this, it goes like that. And then link this up like that. And this tangle will work. I hope this tangle will work. Why are you offset when these are all square and this one's out of square? I think this one probably needs to be moved down one. No? I have no explanation for this because this is correct and this is correct. So which one is out of alignment? Probably these, one of these are out. This one should be moved down one, which I'm absolutely not doing. No, no thank you. No, not gonna. Don't wanna. Not gonna. Alright, so there you get your this is intentional, right? This is how it should be. This is once again peak Factorio. Do better. Alright, so there. You get carbon dioxide in is from this line. It's supposed to be on this line. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. Okay, everyone just panic. Everyone panic. Everyone panic. Things are not as they should be. Carbon dioxide comes right here. Everyone, this is now well and truly the time to panic. I recommend everyone begin screaming more or less simultaneously. And if you think you should stop, that is just a sign you should not stop. It's time to start putting poles around. You may get what's called an intrusive thought that says, oh, I'm fine now. It is time to stop panicking. Do not listen to this thought. This thought is your enemy. You'll know it's time to start panicking when you fall to the ground and can no longer move. So this still needs formamide in. Methanol in, excuse me. Yes, I am aware it's just catalytic. Now it's all connected. Alright, is this good? I don't know. Is this even close? I don't know. It's not my department. Don't ask me these questions. You've got sulfuric in, you've got water in, I took care of that. That's out, we'll join you out later. And you also need something else, right? And oh, formamide, come straight over. Alright, let's pick this up. I'm good, everything's good, I'm happy, this is great, I'm glad this is happening. Everything's fantastic. Do you hear me? Absolutely, positively shining. Bam. Oh my god. The cursed material. Okay. Will we be making progress today? I don't know. Will we be just messing around with limestone all day? I don't know. Oh no. Come on guys, help me out. Here, take this limestone, and I want to never see it again. You've known you've done a good job, and I don't ever have to look at limestone. Bam. And we will put in one more tier here, and we will fall to the ground laughing for the folly of our species. Will I be able to simply do this? No. Will I be able to simply do this? I mean, it looks like it's doing something right. But it could be just an optical illusion. Alright, so question 1. Am I trapped? Question 2. What should I be doing? So let's start actually... Uh-oh, I just copied that. That exists. So right here we have a problem. Hidden. There we go. It was there. Alright, so we have our artificial formic acid maker, as I promised the rocks. Let's start... Oh, in order to get water over there, you actually have to do this. Alright, okay, just... Where is this? This is not going anywhere it needs to go. Yeah, alright, so, step the first. Let us inject the methanol. So I need to pull you up, then pump you down. All methanol should appear in these pipes. Drain the methanol. Why do I not see methanol? Because this is trying to pipe in ammonia. Does this work? Wait, I just piped the methanol into the ammonia pipe. Alright. Back we go. Other way. Flush this out. Are we done? Alright. Okay. Ooh. These are just expansion attempts. I need to take walls out here and improve all this. Alright, maybe we do that at the end of the episode, assuming I get through this part. Alright, so methanol has to come here, not here. It only looks like it goes there. Okay, 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 okay. It's gonna be fine. Now, methanol, charge those lines. Just let it drain all out. And then hopefully it is enough to keep everything going. You don't have methanol. Why? Because you don't have any in the methanol in. You have both outs connected. You don't have the in connected. And it's going to be impossible to connect the in. Alright. Alright, so this is actually really bad. Well, okay, this one can be fixed. No. No, it can't be fixed. Alright, so it's going to be real... No, it simply cannot be fixed, right? Because we need to use this and we need to use this. So this is just simply completely wrong. And I have to redo it. And that's terrible. Alright. Okay. Chin up. See, okay, so right here is how it has to be oriented then. And everything else has to change. So let's find out. Oh, this is just getting worse and worse and worse, isn't it? because there's probably going to be another problem after this one. This is probably not the last problem. Alright, so Formic gets in. Okay, pain is here. This is now not what I want. So you need methanol in right here. So this one doesn't work either, so we should stop looking at this too. So just stop looking for guidance for other ones. Look for this one. This one is working-ish. Let's just believe in this one. Alright, so do what this one's doing. So, we need to get the methanol from here to here. This is super obvious. This is how it has to work. And the formamide comes in right there. So we could actually do this. It would be better? Question mark? No, it wouldn't really be any different. So, this can be ignored. So, we can do one of these. Excuse me. And the methanol now penetrates down to here and down to here. And we have methanol in. We're just going to assume I did everything correctly here right now. Just assume it's good. Just assume it's good. Alright, now we have to look into the others. So we need ammonia in, and right now ammonia is linked up to carbon dioxide, which is no good. So what I suppose needs to happen here, this one is not working, don't look at that as guidance. This is going to get really, really unfortunate. So that's the cycle right there. Ammonia is right here. Oh, so ammonia being right here is actually fairly useful. So we can get ammonia in like this, but ammonia is attached to carbon dioxide right here. So let's just pick this up, pretend that ugly thing is not happening. Just don't pay attention to that. Oh man. So it looks like we have to do something like this. Again, have to is a strong way of putting it, but it looks like we did. Alright, so now with this pattern, carbon dioxide will come down. No, I went off the wrong one. That's the correct one. Okay, so if that is the correct one, we can do this. And we ignore what we did right there. So right there, and then carbon dioxide, check. Ammonia hooked up to the one above it, check. Methanol in, methanol out, check. Check. Alright, so this one is now ready. And if we are lucky, this one is just like the first one, and so we don't have to worry about it. So ammonia, check. Carbon dioxide, check. Oh. Okay, that was just for my convenience, I think. Oh, wait. It was not for my convenience. Okay, so that's not actually hooked up. So we have to do this. And then this. Alright, so now that charges methanol here. Alright, so that actually works. And then ammonia, though this is a mess, be this all a mess, It is my mess. So this is a methanol line. This is wrong. So we have methanol in and out right here. And it's connected right there. So this doesn't need to exist. So this is ammonia. And ammonia is connected to the main ammonia line. And that's good. And carbon dioxide is not connected anywhere. Why do I have... What have I done wrong such that I have methanol pointing into the carbon dioxide in? Let's just roll this one back, because that is obviously correct. So we have to get carbon dioxide. That's what I was struggling to do right here. This should not be made in a block like this. This should be made in a very long line. That would be so much easier to think about. Make one block and then just tile it. Trying to do it like this was an immense mistake, but I had very little space to work with. But okay, that's in the past. So now carbon dioxide here is now hooked up to... Okay, it's just... Oh my god. Don't look at that. Don't use that as a guide. I see what my problem was. We just did this. Now it's full of ammonia? How? How? How are you full of ammonia? When did that ever become a possibility? Flush that ammonia. Yeah, so we have CO2 line right here that hooks up right there, and CO2... Oh wait, because we have to do a pipe to ground here to ignore that. Alright, so, here, see if we're clean. Yes, we are clean. And then we skip over that. Alright, okay. So, is this good? I don't know. Just, I don't know. This is going to be... Why do you have methanol in you? You should not have any methanol in you. So I imagine that's what tricked me last time. Seeing that and... thinking that it was the wrong sort of line. So I got tricked. I was tricked. It was tricks. So ammonia comes in along this tower. CO2 comes in right there. Methanol's in. Methanol's out. So this one's also fine. Okay. So now, drag ourselves back up. We can do this. We can do this. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So, ammonia should come in. Okay, well, wait. Here, pull everything off. Everything is a lie right now. Nothing is real. Everything is a lie. We have to figure out... So it looks like the best way to do it is like this. Really? How? Because right there was something there hidden by the power pole. Okay. Not going crazy. We'll get this. It's going to be a long damn episode. Alright, so formamide goes in, and that's basically all I care about. And now, well, CO2 looks like it should be fairly straightforward. We don't need that port, so it's fine covering it. So we have CO2 and formamide in. Good. And it seems pretty straightforward to put in ammonia right there. So we have ammonia. Now we just need methanol. Except ammonia gets in the way of... Oh, a lot gets in the way right here. Because we have to link an out to an in, and this seems most natural, but it's too close. So let's make a horror. Make something that should not be. Let me just do this, huh? Just... No, this doesn't work either, because this is supposed to be sulfuric line. Alright, so how do we cope with the fact that this exists? We have to get like we want to do this, and that's easiest. The other way to do it is to come up and over and around and over. I don't know. Okay, we'll look at it. We will look at it. Let's assume that there's another way to solve this puzzle. It would be something like this, right? And it's passing that port, which we don't want to use. We have made life hard for ourselves, and this is just looking hideous. I want to say that this is not a solution to this puzzle. Alright, so this is... How to do this? I am just in struggle right now. In complete struggle. Well, perhaps I just have to come up and do a higher line. And this is just the answer right here. Right there. And then why do we have... Oh, because I very briefly touched it to the hydrogen line. So, pump. So get rid of all this hydrogen, please. Thank you. Flush the rest. Very briefly touched hydrogen, so it doesn't work. So we got ammonia, 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 which allows us to use the really simple, desirable Earl right here. And ammonia goes down, and CO2 goes down, Formic goes in, and methanol is not hooked up quite yet, but is now hooked up. Looks like we don't have enough methanol. It's fine, I'll add more. It is not a huge burden to make more. Bam. Alright. So this one is now quote unquote good. So it leaves us to this situation. Here we have the ammonia line come in, ammonia line goes in. Carbon dioxide out, carbon dioxide out. Methanol line not in. But if I come here, I can attach the methanol line. Oh, what a just miserable build. And that's everything. Okay, so leaving only this one, only this one, only this one. Carbon dioxide aligned. Ammonia aligned. Methanol. I think we don't have to do this anymore. I think there was probably a really simple solution and I just kind of botched it. We can't really do this, right? Not about reversing this. And I've pulled out... Where's the piping for this? Where's the piping for... Oh, no, wait. It has to be over here. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll make this work. Screw it. Everything's a mess. I don't care anymore. Yeah, simple, violent solutions. I shouldn't have done this thing. Right there. Alright, so Formic comes in and over. And then right here to right here. No, we're going to go all the way to right there. Because we don't have to tile anymore. We don't care. Okay, great. That cycle, nice and simple. This goes in there, nice and simple. This comes out, nice and simple. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that was me having one problem. Let's see what other problems I have, right? New and exciting problems. Alright, I declare carbon dioxide is my new exciting problem. Bam. So, CO2. No CO2. Why no CO2? It's supposed to be in here, and this is supposed to be in here. Alright, fine. We'll do a double line. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy this is happening. This is great. This is fantastic. You don't have methanol in. Why do you not have methanol in? Because I have not hooked you up. And do you have enough? I don't think we have enough in the system anyway. Well, you only need 100 for a cycle, and then it just pumps. So maybe we do have enough. Alright, so now, we need ammonia in. And ammonia is just this line. And this is a special line, special. We don't use overflow yet. This should be in the same internal system. Or maybe ammonia, no, it doesn't overflow out of here because we need the formic acid. So yes, done. Alright, so these things spring to life, making formamide. You have formamide, you have formamide, you have formamide. Over here, we're going to check, what are we checking for? For formamide. Formamide, formamide. Alright, good. All that makes it in. So now we need to hook up sulfuric, which we can do right here, right? So, right there. Sulfuric, sulfuric, sulfuric. Do you have sulfuric? You do not. Why do you not have sulfuric? Because this needs to be hooked up right here. You have sulfuric now. Do you have sulfuric? You have sulfuric, you have sulfuric. Everyone has sulfuric. Okay? We circle around in order to make ourselves right with the world. Now we just need water in. We must perform the ritual exactly, or the formic acid will not manifest. So formic acid, everything's working. Everything's working. So now we are just pumping out formic acid. Formic acid, as we know, has to come down here, then over, then over. Nice how it just barely reaches. So formic acid comes on this line. And then formic joins right here. So formic now joins the system. Alright, so we are now in a position where we should be constantly pumping out formic acid in bulk. What we want is to pick this up, it doesn't really need to be here, is when formic acid overflows, it goes to make latex. But only when it overflows, because its main job is to catalyze this process right here for the making of ammonia. So is this working? I don't know. It looks neat. Give you that. This is a just embarrassment. Complete embarrassment. And we are going to drink ourselves dry of sulfuric. We're already almost there. So no one get too happy. Don't be happy. Happiness is how they get you. They'll get you. They really will. So we have to do a couple things now. We have this ammonia line that comes right here, one of our main products. I wonder why. I guess ammonia is just getting guzzled down over here to make formamide. So it's 100 per, it's 100 per here, so it's just ammonia into formic acid. Alright, so maybe that will never catch up. I thought I arranged things so it would catch up, though. Like, why aren't you going? Why aren't you... Where is your ammonia going? Okay, so this stuff isn't hooked up. And that shouldn't exist. Hey, this doesn't exist. Alright, so we need to hook up this ammonia. You're hooked up, but you're not. So it's right here. This ammonia right here. How does it get out? How are you getting out? Alright, sudden confusion. Seriously, how is this ammonia getting out? It's going over there, it's going over there, it's going that way, it's going in there, it's going on that... Okay, 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 just calm myself. Calm myself. Oh, so it all comes over here in theory. And then adds the top rail. So we joined in here, in theory. Where is this supposed to be going? So, okay, so this comes around like this. So this needs to also come out right here. So, let's see if we can try and do something intelligent. Alright, so ammonia flowing. Everything's just pumping ammonia. We should be making tons and tons of ammonia. Okay. Then over here we are... Shouldn't be... Okay, we're out of sulfuric. So the party is stopping when it comes to latex manufacturing. And that is kind of expected, right? You can't vent, you can't get. It's just a chemical plant. I have another one of these, right? So this just doesn't work. We'll figure it out. We'll double production of sulfuric. This is acid gas right here. We really should be doing this better. We just can't help ourselves, can we? Okay, and now we need water in. And do that like so. We're not going to be able to get another one in here. We'll have to rip everything out and rebuild it. And that's probably not happening, right? Okay. Uh-oh. Can do it? Hopefully that doesn't really... doesn't permanently impede any of them. Alright, so we've doubled sulfuric production. We're now at 25 a second. Is this venting? That's venting, that's venting. That's more than enough to keep these guys busy. Yeah, you're dropping out filtration media. We've been hanging at 98% for a long time. I have to go check on that as well. So sulfuric comes in and we need so 2 of these is 100 every 4 seconds. And right up here we're making 100 every 4 seconds. So we need to drastically increase our sulfuric acid production. Just drastic. So we need an entire field of acid gas being made. Maybe just convert this entire area to acid gas and then move sulfuric somewhere else. It seems like it makes sense to me. Just pull sulfuric up and just coat this with acid gas makers. Just until we're consuming the entire... we're going to just... Refined syngas is going to be a problem, isn't it? Maybe. So this makes 100... No, it makes 70 every 4 seconds. Uh-oh. Is there any other way to do this? Methanol, syngas, it eats the methanol. It makes refined syngas, which makes more acid gas. So refined syngas is 150 acid gas. This makes 210 acid gas at the cost of methanol. And methanol is just... Wish it wasn't eating so much copper. It has to be canistered, which is weird. Just strange. And then this turns into... So it's 100 more syngas, but that's fine. And this turns it into 100 refined syngas, this into 210 acid gas, which is then 100 sulfuric. So maybe we gotta do this, even though it's gonna really drink copper. I prefer not to. Is there anything else? There's some methanol processing. No. No, wait. No, it's also still no. So this is going to be a problem for quite some time, it seems. Okay, fine. Increased sulfuric acid production is a problem for another day. So what we want to look at right now is the goal for which we did all this. We're short of methanol. It's just a little too little. Oh, it's backing up a little bit. Alright, so you just need methanol, and I have a methanol thingy here. I don't even have to hook it up right. Where is it? Where's my methanol thingy? There. Alright, I will get out of here. I want you to make methanol. Surprise! I wish this didn't require hot air. So there's a lot of ways to make methanol. I don't have enough methane to do this. I should consider it, I guess. Like, this is the best way by far for the moment. Yeah, we're just gonna assume this is gonna work out, right? And all we're doing right now is charging the system. No, it's not gonna work out. Tragic. It is off by 1. Alright, you want copper and you want zinc. Go. Here, have more copper. And this just has to run for a little bit. Not for long. Now the problem down here is now sulfuric. Okay, we have to work on that. This was all a side quest though, because I was here for, I think we need to work 1 more. Okay, we're done. Good, no more. The real thing I was doing was trying to decrease the amount of ammonia we're using. Alright, so 2 things we have to do. First, we have a cyanic line for making cobalt blue and cobalt purple. That's right here. This is the cyanic line. Here, we have cyanic acid right there. We have to make a cyanic acid outline. That's gonna be annoying. Nickel ore. How wonderful. You come right here. Alright, so, and now you only overflow out. Hello, Mr. Dino. Now you overflow out. Good. Now we can start making cobalt blue and cobalt purple again. Even though we weren't running low on either, it's good to finally get going. Do you need nickel ore? Oh, nickel ore. Nice. Alright. Okay, so that's one thing. And we also have to drag cyanic all the way down somehow. So that is stage 1 of what we're doing. And we only want overflow cyanic here. Now also, we have this line, which is ammonia. So what we want is now ammonia to overflow out. This is such a hideous tangle. Am I... No, I'm not affecting the balance when I do that, because the dinosaur will correct it. I believe in the dinosaur. So ammonia comes out like this, which is terrible, because it's using 2 lines now. There. And this ammonia now travels all the way over to the oil processing area, I believe. And follow ammonia. Now, where does it go? What is... Why am I dragging ammonia all the way out here? Why? And then it goes up. Oh, it's used in, like, some processing, right? Well, the point is, now this has ammonia forever. Yeah, right here. Ammonia forever, and I don't have to... Oh, it was completely hard blocked on this. So... No, it wasn't hard blocked. It was blocked, because there isn't enough pull on this. Alright, so, if you were paying attention there, you saw that we had a grand ammonia rail going over here. And we can pull this grand ammonia rail down right here. And we had removed the line for the other thing, coke oven gas, excuse me. And that used to be right here. And so now we have an ammonia line, which will be used for science. Why aren't you in line? Great. Oh look, I have to get more of this in my inventory. Curse. Curse is real. So tap in here. Let's go get a bunch more pipe. We will finally do something good, question mark, for the day. Definitely not good, exclamation point. This is, oh, energy drink finished. Nice. So we're going to continue with our goal in order to get next level augs in order to make a proper manure factory. The proper manure factory will be used to make better potatoes, and also another way to make urea, because we actually need actual urea in order to grow grod en masse. So I can't make urea out of ammonia, but I can stop making ammonia from urea. That makes sense, right? That's not just crazy talk. When it gets this late in an episode, I can't tell when I'm just babbling absolute nonsense and when things are actually making sense. There, take that. Yeah, nice. See, yeah, the delivery overwrote what I left. He just has more in his backpack right now. Alright, so good. Everything's good? Questionable? I think they shouldn't be in line like that. Yeah, because why are you... Why would you do that? Why would you not wait to unload your cargo? Is there a problem with the programming or the settings? Are you calling for more right now? There's a comparator, but there's no go. Did it pass that the same time as the other because they both arrived? And so now it's waiting for the circuit condition. So they arrived at the same time, and so one didn't complete. They both slipped in with that one signal, and they both tried to unload their cargoes at once, which led to one not unloading their cargo at all. Ooh. That probably would have resolved itself when they tried to load up and there was any resistance whatsoever, right? I'm going to choose to believe that. So, let's take a look at ammonia. Alright, so ammonia production through the roof. That's like 20 times, 30 times. At peak, it's a lot. And now formic acid. We're still not doing great here because it's tied to sulfuric. Let's see if... Well, no, latex is probably being completely consumed. So we have a bottleneck at sulfuric. I don't think it is critical right now. Are we still... Yeah, we're still bad on hot air. Hot air is still a problem. Latex is being made. Latex comes up here. Latex turns into rubber. So I don't think this is a critical problem right now, but it is a problem. Anyway, let's continue with what we're doing. This is going to be a 3-hour episode. All just a hell of pipes. So, what we did before we got distracted and then distracted and distracted is we were making a ammonia line, which we hoped we would bring all the way down here. There, right there. Right there. Down, down. Uh-oh. Oh, big frowny face. Oh, aromatics, why you do. Alright, so because aromatics is not really here, we can bring it over, right? This is legal, right? This is all in the plan, and if it's in the plan, it's good. There's no need to think about anything that's in the plan. That's why we have plans. Right here, and right here. Okay, got it. And that means this doesn't have to exist. This doesn't have to exist. Alright, okay, good. Continue on my way. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything has always been fine. Everything will always be fine. Don't be sad. Don't despair. Okay, now we almost need to leap over. So let's come over here and figure out where. So we need ammonia for something. Yeah, something farther up. So right here. This is a big no. Where's this dinosaur? Okay, you are out of work. This does not exist. This does not need to be here. Really? You're serious? I need to pick up a lot more. What do you mean I can't pick that up? Alright, let's take care of this. Inventory problems. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal to have inventory problems. It's what happens basically every time I even glance at my inventory. Okay. Let's put some more just stuff here, right? Next time I have to come build, I'll try to use some of that. I have to also remember I have a ton of urea in my inventory from all the other urea consumers I just scraped up. Alright, so anyway, pick all this up, please. Even the stuff I can't see, especially the stuff I can't see. And the entire purpose of doing this was to replace this consumer of urea with a non-consumer of urea. Oh no. Oh, frowny face. I guess we have to come up here, right? We do it here. Again, completely intentional. This was in the plan. Gonna have to buddy up with the steel line. That's not a huge problem. Oh, this is a huge problem though, coming on the walkway. Is there a way to help this? I could juke it down and then over. That wouldn't be a huge sin. It'd be less of a sin than putting pipe on the walkway. How about that? Like this. We're never going to have a pipe running through here because there's too many buildings in the way. If I'm that desperate, I'll do something else. There'll be other measures in play if that happens. Alright, so now, bam. Ammonia line hooked up. Ammonia consumer satisfied. Formamide comes over. Formamide is right here, ready and waiting. Oh, we're full up on good alien sample. How are we doing on venom? Venom increasing. Okay, everything's good there. This is churning along. I choose not to care about anything more on this front. Next. Melamine. Check on this. It needs ammonia too. Oh, it needs both. So the goal is no longer make ammonia from urea. No longer make cyanic acid. I want to pipe in both. So what I got to do is take this ammonia line, what be right here, and then get it over here. So I guess we go straight down and straight over, and then do our best. All right, sure, I agree. This is a great idea. I really want those fluid caravans. That would change my world right now. And what's especially bad is I'm going to have to do this again with cyanic acid. And I'm going to have to find another line for it. And then we will actually solve the problem we came to solve here today. And that was batteries. I did not have enough cyanic acid for batteries because of urea, because of the lack of manure, for a lot of reasons. But, oh, the lovely chirping ponies. Ponies that chirp. And then you have to make the bees. First God made the chirping pony. And then God made the horrible bee-wasp hybrid. Because there must be suffering in the world. Because God is perhaps not entirely on your side. So is this a good line? Do I believe in this? This is too close. I sort of believe in this. I believe in this enough to do it. How about that? People have been authoring theodicies for ages, trying to explain the existence of evil, when they could have saved a lot of time and just asked Pi. You know? Pretty sure he would have had a really, really quick and easy answer. I suppose I want to come up here. We are in a state of sin. And it's gonna get worse. So I don't know what line should be over here. I do know I do not fear the cliffs anymore. This was all backed up because of these cliffs. But, huzzah, there is a solution to this problem. Just bang, bang, bang. And the world is a different place. Maybe it's time to start doing this from the other side. Yeah. Now you guys are all going very well. Alright, so this stack was the limit right here. Maybe I can divest myself of some urea now. Definitely so. Oh, we're full up. And this guy's trying to deliver. Alright, here, deliver. Dinosaur. Not you. Dinosaur. Yeah, you. Now look at one more. Dinosaur. Alright, he's clean. This is delivering urea. Alright, so this is going to stop, and this is going to be main urea production. Because we still need some. And all of the urea from the wastewater comes and finds its way here. So it needs to exist. And then this guy will come and pick up more. Here, come get that right now. And we're going to see where it goes. So, how's batteries doing? Chugging along. Yeah, this is the main bottleneck right now. Oh, and look, it's already... Yeah, so batteries are kind of correcting themselves, but we don't have enough cyanic acid in. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. Not even a little bit. I need more live mice. I need more live mice. But here we have one of the goals. It's going to be such a long episode, because I'm not going to stop with things in a half-broken state like it is. So I choose this line, I guess, right here. And we're going to go this way. At the beginning of the next episode, I have to address security concerns. I've been ignoring them or to manically build out the factory, but I'm eventually going to have to deal with it. Huzzah! Goal! We now have an absolute flood of pure ammonia into the system. I can disable the ammonia maker here. It is no longer required. You are making urea, and that's to make, well, we're only got half the equation right here. That probably means that this is going 24/7, or at least should be. Alright, whatever. It's time to pull a cyanic line all the way around, just like this. Or should I go through the center? Cyanic is here. Can I do this? I can probably get here pretty easily. I can probably get down to here pretty easily. I can then probably come over decently easily. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to smuggle cyanic in instead of going around the outside. Is this a good idea? Certainly not. But I don't have, I mean, despite me calling it the Grand Bus, and despite it getting me all the way to Pi Science 2, it is not that big. I'm running out of space for all the different liquids. There's too many different kinds. So yes, this was the plan. The quote-unquote plan is right here. We are making cobalt blue and cobalt purple. We have a cyanic line right here. A full-fledged cyanic line. And then it should come here. Just scout. This is fine, right? We'll find a way to get through there somehow. Yeah, cyanic line going through the center of the factory. Absolute Chad. We can get over that, right? We can do this. Yes! Like, oh, exactly enough. Again, total Chad. Right there. Is this a good line? Do I believe? Yeah, I believe. I'm gonna get a bunch of foliage in my flora in my inventory. That's fine. I think maybe I'm gonna run out of pipes though. We shall see. Skip over this. Ooh. Beautiful. God, I love these pipes. These things are the literal best. Alright, so now things get interesting. Still connected, still connected. So we obviously can't go over here, so we have to juke to the west. And then we have this situation. Did I come too far south? Is this where I start going just straight west? Yeah. Let's see how far away this takes us. Oh, very sad. So this looks like just strolling across, laying pipe across the open field like an absolute barbarian. Here, of course, we encounter another line, which probably avoid by just going up one, right? Alright, let's try that. Back up, false start, try again. God, this episode just keeps going. Now the problem with that, of course, is the... here. We will do it a little badly. So hopefully I'll escape this life soon. Fluid caravans, absolutely give them to me. Like, just think of how much faster, easier this would be if I could just program a caravan, not have to deal with barrels. Barrels are such a curse to deal with. And unfortunately we run into this now. Well, dang, eh? Well, at least this one we can fix. We can fix this line, because it jukes for no reason. There. And always remember to hook it back up. There's been a couple times I've forgotten that step, eh? Alright, so this way, and just keep heading over. Just this open space right here doesn't exist. I tell the Vrox the good news. They are in fact liberated. Yeah, we're nowhere near getting enough Vrox to slaughter them for formic acid. Just nowhere near. That's going to be a problem I'm going to have to look at, right? Alright, so actually we're getting close to... We want to go just a little bit over. We want to turn south at the borax. So, might not have been a good plan, but is a plan that has a little success, eh? So we kind of want to turn south exactly right here. Sure. Thinking ahead's for chumps. Let's do this. I think this is going to make so many problems I ever have to go north or south here. Why am I choosing to do this? Why not I think... Well... I can't go here. Can't go there. So I guess come just a little bit back and have pity on my future self. Okay, see if this works out. It's definitely aligned. I dare say I'm gonna make it. Why didn't I ever use this space for anything? Oop. Oop, oop. And here, we're just here. We're gonna get lead in our inventory. That's almost useful. And all I have to do is come right here, come right there to there, right there, bang, 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 and done, right? All of a sudden we have cyanic for days, right? And we're now bound on graphite. So it was all for nothing! Woo! All for nothing! So you stop. And I want you to never do this ever again. Because you have so much cyanic acid. This can be picked up. This can be picked up. Just pick it up right now. Don't be afraid. Then this gets picked up. And this area can just be turned into more batteries, right? Well, hopefully. So why are we low on graphite? I should make just a straight graphite maker. Just a caravan that just does that. So we do have some coming in. We're coke limited, obviously. So we're gonna have to keep doing this. We are cleared for Grodd now, obviously, because we have a profusion of urea. And this doesn't have to exist, but I'm not going to pick it up. This doesn't have to exist, absolutely not. And the urea goes in... Can't shove it in the dinosaur? Oh. This is absolutely tragic. It's like, this just doesn't have to... Wait, where's this urea going? It's going many places. So, I really wonder about that. Where is that urea going? What requires urea over here? This is obviously in the Logi Science tier. Am I looking at this right? Am I going crazy? It's not getting picked up. It's going over and over, down. In this, it's needed for biological sample? Alright. Okay, so we still have to make urea here. Just not in very great quantities. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So this still has to exist. This doesn't have to exist anymore, though. Here does this. I don't even know what this was about. Alright, tons of ammonia, tons of cyanic. You have everything you need to make tons and tons of melamine. You are overflowing with urea. The poop will start backing up soon. That is good. We're making batteries ever so slowly. The dinosaur is about to depart. Nice. And our limiting factor appears to be graphite now. Just go take a look at that and then just end. It's 3 hours. Oh my god. What a complete mess. Oh. I guess I can just increase graphite production right here. Like we already have the caravan in, so there's no reason not to. Just do this. Just right here. Just instant double. I think I want to do more than that though, right? Because this does 2 graphite every 3 seconds. Okay, I suppose I can put more up here and do it to the line. It'll be alright. Can't see these at all. So we are now at, so it's 4 every 3 seconds, like 1.3 a second. The thing is, I want to increase battery production, just raw battery production. And over here, we need 3 every 10 seconds, we need 9 every 10 seconds. So that's enough production to keep all these going. Probably can do a couple more. Why didn't I leave space here? Fear? Alright, so... Okay. So what has happened? We have greatly increased production of ammonia. Let's take a look again. Ammonia production is way up when necessary, and cyanic acid is just way up, just through the stratosphere compared to how it was, and formic is quite bad, honestly. It's tied to sulfuric production. And an open question is, how are we going to get more sulfuric acid? Don't know. It's being produced and consumed in the same breath right now. So things I can do next time. 1, I can just do Grodd. Just get Grodd going. 2, I can try to increase sulfuric acid production. That's probably not strictly necessary because I'm still making science just fine without it. And there's no huge rush or pressure. So I guess Grodd it is, right? Grodd it is. Okay, I'm done now. Jesus, what a mess. What a mess, but at least it's really dense, and it slots into the space I had, and it's doing the job I had for it. So hopefully it doesn't lock up somehow. I think I had the overflow valves correct, but who can ever say? All right, done now. I don't care anymore. Bye. Goodbye.